This is Bev. She's crisp, she's bubbly, she's delicious, and she's started by the Millennial Woman. Launched by Alix Peabody in May of 2018 at only age 24, her and her team are building a brand that challenges a male-dominated industry. They are making major moves.
Major move. Ooh.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Major Moves with Tyrah Majors. This is the show where people are highlighted for doing major things. On today's show, here with me is part of the founding team of Bev, Hannah Carlton and Haley Lederer. These women are doing some remarkable things. They helped start Bev, which is a line of rosé wine made by chicks. So I just want to know, let's get this out of the way. How do you start your own line of wine?
Totally. So it's been so much fun, and we have such a tight-knit team, so that has definitely helped. But starting a company takes so much manpower and so much thought and so much drive. Woman power. Thank you. Thank you. And so you really have to be so incredibly called to whatever you're doing. And we felt like as a company, our calling kind of is to create a community of women that can own their fun, be confident, be kind, and really just enjoy themselves. And so I think the how kind of stems from the why. You have to know why you're doing something to be able to kind of do it.
Our founder, Alix Peabody, went from a concept in May 2017 to hitting the market with our rosé in 2018, and we came up about a year ago this month in October, and so we got to be part of building the whole brand before we launched in market May 2018. So it's only been live for the past 4 months. Bev has been this wine in a can, and we've just launched the LA market in San Diego, and then launching a few coming up.
That is so great. So it's brand new. The technical part behind it.
Totally.
Where do you get the wine? Do you make the wine? How do you get the wine?
We're stomping
in
the
a
grapes
can?
on our
Explain that process to me.
Yeah, totally. So we've partnered with a really amazing winery in the Central Coast of California, and then our wine is canned up in Napa Valley. And all of those partnerships are something that our CEO is just really, really passionate about keeping strong. And so we work very closely with wine chemists and winemakers to make sure that Bev is exactly engineered for the can. So a lot of canned wines, they just take bottled wine and put it in a can. But Bev is unique in that it's actually engineered for a can. So it tastes great fresh out of the can. We always say, like, Bev is so cute in your hand and it'll taste great. So yeah, it's a really special product.
Now, throughout your life, were you two just kind of reading up on wines, doing like research? Or is this something
Oh no.
you have to know a lot about this, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely learn by doing. I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah. We grew up, both of us, in Northern California, which is kind of wine country. So we grew up going to those areas like Napa and Sonoma. So our wine is grown in California, which is awesome, and then canned in Napa Valley. But I think the reason we fell in love with Bev and like got on board with the mission is the brand. And it's more than just a rosé in a can. It's a community, you know, made by chicks. And we want to start something that's a lot bigger than ourselves. And we have like so much purpose in that.
Okay, so that slogan, made by chicks, why is that important?
Oh my goodness. So Made by Chicks, I would say, is like the foundation of who Bev is. So we're such a female forward company, and not only like in our branding and in that slogan Made by Chicks, but truly like we are women in an office making the wine, canning the wine, like everything that we do, there's a woman running that. And like it's just been so cool being like a change maker in this industry. It's been a male dominated industry.
Yeah.
And I would say too, like Made by Chicks means so much for us because we have this community of local entrepreneurs that meet monthly, and we get to pour into them, and we get to just socialize with them and create really strong relationships. And so that's what we hope Bev can do all around the nation.
Yeah.
These two women, they're in their early 20s. They're so young, and they're having so much fun, you know, with their own brand. They're building a brand. And do you think it's important for young people to strive to be entrepreneurs and, you know, focus on their brands?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's so much going on in the world that is just like, it's kind of also overwhelming and hard to take in. But the way that we can really step in and change the world for better is by creating culture. And so Bev is all about creating a new culture. And I think that, you know, it's important for young people to strive to be entrepreneurs so that they can try to change the culture in whatever way they want. But it's important to be kind of that catalyst for change, whether that's in starting a venture or a nonprofit or just being an entrepreneur in your own company. But I think it's so important.
Talking about, you know, culture and like just marketing tactics. Your Instagram is so cute. It's so flawless. If you scroll through your Instagram page, you can see it's just so what's the word? Aesthetically pleasing. Like it's all color coded, and it's super cute. Is that something that you think about when you're promoting your brand? Like, is social media use vital to
Definitely.
building a brand?
Yeah, shout out to our creative director, Charlotte, by the way.
best.
She's making major moves. And she just has the best eye for everything. Like we do all of our branding, packaging design, like all the designs, Instagram content is all in-house. And so that's something we're really proud of, is that we do that all on our own. And just the whole color scheme is just something because Bev is like edgy and fun and cute. And so we just want to do something like a little unique and different.
What about the use of pulling in influencers? Because it's become really popular amongst brands these days. You get influencers instead of your average actor or model to promote your brand. There's social media influencers. Is that vital to building a brand?
Yeah, I would say definitely, but we've been so lucky in just that we've had a lot of luck like building relationships with people who then have big followings. So it's been less about reaching out to influencers and more about just like meeting awesome people at events who then help us out. So we've
very
gotten really
organic.
lucky.
Yeah. And
cool.
we are a direct-to-consumer brand too, so you can buy Bev online, and so that's like a big aspect why we love social media too. And we are targeted more towards like the millennial female, so we love that they're the ones like on Instagram and want to see that sort of content, and we want to make sure our content, like people, want to see it. It's not just a rosé product. Like, we're a group of women doing things.
And I'm sure it's not fun and games all the time. I'm sure there's some hardships. What obstacles do you ever overcome?
Yeah.
We got a lot of no's, and that's totally okay. And like, it just was a huge obstacle, just like getting a lot of no's, because you had to overcome that. But you go back to your core and like who you are, what your brand is, like what you stand for, and you just like keep on trekking. And we've been able to persevere through that.
Yeah.
So don't give up.
Yeah, don't give up. You're gonna get no's, but I've got to keep believing.
A lot of young people especially want to start their own business now or want to build their brand. What advice would you have for them?
That's so good.
Or even specifically, starting a line of rosé, but you don't want to steal your idea.
Yeah.
No, go.
I would say that the most important thing is that you have a solid mission and that you know why you're doing what you're doing.
Don't be afraid to ask for help. I think there's so many people out there that are willing to help, and that's been one of my favorite things. Like, when I didn't know what to do about something, I could call someone in our network or Made by Chicks community, and they'd be more than happy to meet and like give you some advice. So
I know you have events coming up, but what else is next? What's next for Bev?
So we're thinking about launching some new markets, which we're so excited about. We also are doing a music festival in late December. We're doing Snow Globe, so we're the official wine there, which will be so much fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. I know. Yeah, come with us. So yeah, a lot of events coming up, and then like Hannah said, just looking forward to this month being Breast Cancer Awareness Month and doing a lot to benefit that, and just really finishing out the year strong.
I was looking to grow the community and getting really excited about that, and there's just a lot of things on the horizon with a lot of community events, and we're going to do a lot of connecting college ambassadors to other people, entrepreneurs in our Made by Chicks community, and so exciting things coming.
Yeah.
To wrap the interview up, at the end of every Major Moves show, we do a fun segment, and I'm going to be quizzing these ladies on their knowledge on, famous brands started by millennials.
Ooh, awesome!
So we're gonna see how
here we go.
this goes. So the first question is, this is the most powerful social media platform ever. This man is only in his 30s, and it is known to connect people. What is the brand and who started it?
It has to be Facebook.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg. Good. Okay. Maybe that was too easy. I'm trying to make this a little harder. This app was designed to help singles meet others in their area. With a simple swipe right or a simple swipe left, you can meet the person of your dreams or a hookup. What is this app called?
Should we name all of them or just?
There's so many. Okay, what's kind of that initial?
Tinder
the first. Yeah. But our favorite's Bumble.
Yes.
Because make the first move.
The first move. See this clothing brand on every sponsored social media post. It is most popular amongst influencers promoting it on Instagram. What is this brand?
Oh.
Fashion Nova.
Yes.
Yes.
Question. this millennial woman has a billion-dollar brand. It started with makeup. She was on the cover of Forbes and has tons of influential power. Who is this?
Glossier. Emily Weiss.
No. On the cover of Forbes. Were they all on the cover of Forbes? Kylie Jenner.
Oh, duh.
So make sure you keep up with Bev. Where can we find you? Where can everyone at home?
At Drink Bev on
Drink
Instagram and Facebook, and then www.drinkbev.com.
Yes, and you remember you have to be 21 to drink this.
Yes.
wine. It's
Yes,
wine. So if you're underage, don't try to purchase it with your parents' credit card. You won't be able to.
No.
But thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
This was
Tyra.
awesome. That wraps up today's Major Move Show. If you are making major moves or you know someone who is and want to share your story with us, please go to my website and fill out the submission form. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.
Yay, bye.